What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the next adventure. I'm Bob. Well, some of you guys might recognize where I'm at. I've been here a handful of times in other videos, and I'm here because I was going to go to another location on a lake, but the spot that I was going to go to was taken. Oh well, so I ended up coming here instead, which is fine. I mean, it's a beautiful evening. You can see the water back there. Nice pink skies. Yeah, it's going to be a nice evening. It's about 38 degrees out, so it'll get a little chilly, but we've got BioLite fire pit here with us, and we're going to basically just kick back, have a nice fire, eat a nice meal, and just enjoy this nice evening while we can. So I think that sounds pretty good. How about you? Let's get into it. First things first, let's get a fire going. Hey buddy, say hi. As you can see, I have Copper here with me. He's running around trying to eat all the trash in the area. Stop eating the trash. Stop eating the trash. Stop leaving the trash. You can see I have the BioLite fire pit here. Some people's been wondering how it's held up. I did a video a while back. I repainted it because it was really rusty. I'll link that below if you're interested in seeing it. But I'll talk about it. So it has a little bit of rust on it. I've probably had maybe 5 or 6 fires through it since I've painted it. It looks still a way better than it did before. So I'm happy with that. I mean, really, if I just kept the rattle can with me and just touched it up every once in a while, not even like clean it or anything, just touch it, it'd be fine. But I'm not that concerned about it. This thing is getting to be pretty old anyhow, which, mind you, it doesn't mean I should neglect it by any means, and I don't feel like I am, but it's doing pretty good. Here, let's take a little closer look. You can see here there's some rustiness here. On this side it's a lot worse. You can see right here, but I don't know what that is. I think I'm just going to throw a nice sweet tater on there and just let it bake, and then with dinner I might have a decent sweet potato, or it's not going to work. But either way, I'll probably eat it. I'm not that picky of an eater. So all right, let's get this fire started. Kind of goes back to paying it forward. I've left piles of wood before, and there it goes. Somebody did it for me. That's pretty great. So this is what I'm going to use. I think I showed this in another video, but it's just Sterno, just basically a gel alcohol. It works pretty well. You'll see. I'm just going to pour a little bit in here. If I have some in there. Yeah, there's some in there. Apparently I'm out. Now, you bring in the trusty torch. Uh-oh. Learn how to work your torch. It's give all this a nice light. And that, my friends, should be a fire in just a short amount of time. And then we'll kick on a little fan once we actually get some flame going, and we will be all good. So you can see here that there's quite a bit of smoke, but the fire's starting up. So let's go ahead and turn this thing on. We'll kick it up to 2 just to get it started. Might not need to, but we're just going to drop it right back down to 1. Looks like I'm going to have to move you. You guys are going to get smoked out. That's not good. And just like that, we got a fire with very minimal amount of wood. So I'm going to get you moved so you don't get smoked out. Oh, this fire sure does feel good. For some reason it feels a lot colder than 36 or 37 degrees, whatever it is. I suppose maybe it is colder. I don't know.
Now I'm getting smoked out.
Got my sweet potato. I'm just going to toss it on here and watch it fall over the edge. Let's try that again, shall we? Got my sweet potato. They take a while to cook, so if I had some foil, I'd probably wrap it up, but I don't. I need to update some of the stuff in this camper. I haven't gone through it in a while. Wintertime. Well, wintertime being wintertime. That's an excuse for me being lazy. That's the way it goes though. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to enjoy this fire for a little while and enjoy this apple that I have here and enjoy the sunset. I'm going to flip you around and see if you can check out this sunset. You know, there's something to be said about that. The camera's probably not picking up what I'm actually seeing with my naked eye, but it is quite beautiful out there. On the other side, right where these bottoms here, that's not clouds, those are actually mountains. Canadian mountains over there. You know, coming out here, it's such a nice way to get away from the rush of everything, you know. It's nice to just be able to step away and not have to worry about it for even if it's just for 12 hours. The only thing that matters right now is what you can see off in the distance. Really, there's not much else that you need to worry about when you're up here other than just relax and watch that sunset. And that's what I'm gonna do. So the time has come where it's time to cook us a nice meal. I think what we're gonna have tonight is I'm gonna cut up some fresh green beans, some mushrooms, onion. I've got some butter, and for the main, I've got some wild sockeye salmon pieces. I have no idea how good these are gonna be, but we're gonna try them. So, let's go ahead and start cutting some stuff up. Use the old trusty torch to light this puppy up. There we go, we got some flame. We gotta get some oil on there before we start burning it. Oh nice, my oil's not, it's not completely solidified. A little bit of oil. I think we'll probably add some butter in too, but I want to use that for the fish. So we're going to cook these for a little bit here, get them sauteed up, and then I think what we'll do after we get a nice little cook on them, we'll throw some butter in there. We'll kick them off to the side, and then we will throw the fish on, see how well that turns out. We're going to throw a little bit of Misty's in there. As you guys may know, this is definitely my favorite seasoning ever. Probably always will be. It's hard to find because it's only made in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's all over, mainly in Nebraska. I'm up in the Northwest now and you can't find it. I gotta have friends ship it to me when I run out. Suppose that's what friends are for. A little bit of that. We'll throw a little bit of salt in here. I know some of you people out there that can cook a lot better than I can are probably looking at me like, don't do it. Or thinking in your head, put this in there, do this. And trust me, if you could tell me right now, I definitely would do it. But I'm just gonna wing it. Okay, I think this is finished. It's going to start burning shortly, so let's get this out onto a tray, also known as a paper plate. Some salmon, some green beans, onions, and mushrooms. I don't think you can really go wrong with that kind of a meal. All right, let's give this a shot. Let's give this a shot. Can't talk. Let's give this a try, shall we? Let's see. Oh yeah, the salmon's flaky. It's perfect. Nice flaky red color. You probably can't see from that far away, but oh yeah, that's really good. I think the only thing it's probably missing is just a nice squirt of lemon. Let's try the green beans. The green beans they're pretty good. They could probably use just a little bit more fire, but I'm not going to complain. Let's try the onions and mushrooms here. Oh wow. What was that? Oh, that was a mushroom. Yeah. I'm burning up. The mushroom actually got just a little bit of caramel flavor. Caramelizing on it. Oh, that's really good actually. Mixed with those onions. That's perfect. And then sitting off to the side over here, I got my sweet potato. I'm just munching on it. Well, I'm going to kick back and I'm going to eat this while it's still nice and warm. Enjoy this fire a little bit. It's actually keeping me nice and warm too. And I will check back in later after I get this eaten down. Well, that salmon definitely hit the spot. Copper and I just kind of been relaxing by the fire after we ate that meal. Got all fat and sassy. But it's getting a little later now. I'm gonna warm up this in here because it's pretty chilly out now. Might be able to see my breath, I don't know. I can, you probably can't, but the fire was keeping me warm for the most part, sitting next to it while just relaxing for the evening there. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up out here, put all the loose ends back together. Copper's ready to come inside, it looks like. So hopefully we can get up early and get a good start on the day. The sun starts to come up nowadays about 6 o'clock, which is awesome. Daylight is finally starting to show back up instead of all this darkness. So hopefully we may be able to catch a sunrise. We will find out in the morning if we do. Might sleep through it, might not. Who knows? All right, we're gonna button it up and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. Pretty beautiful morning. Definitely a little chilly, but the view over here is pretty great. The sunrise this morning was over here. Couldn't see it through the trees, which was a bummer, but it was still nice and peaceful nevertheless. And too bad you can't see this. I don't have a good enough camera, but way off in the distance is a big cargo ship. Well, actually 2 of them. Going through, probably headed towards Seattle. It's pretty awesome. It actually doesn't even look like it's on the water. It's kind of a weird illusion. Well, the time has come where I have to get packed out of here and head back to civilization. So I appreciate everybody watching, and until next time, thanks for watching and on to the next adventure.